fantastic.
Playing the greatest hits of the 80s, 70s and today to planet Earth. Live from the south coast of England, this is Play Radio UK. Warning, the show you're about to listen to may contain strong language and the content might offend. Tommy and Duncan, viciously verbal on Play Radio UK.
Bit harsh. So here we are, 2 minutes past the hour, and Tommy, Duncan, but minus Tommy because he's in bed. Nothing serious, but a little bit below par. So I think it's right to be honest.
Yeah, why not?
I'll be upfront with people because when you do this kind of thing, particularly the kind of things we've been doing for what, the last 8, is it? I don't know, how long have we been on? 8 weeks?
This is week 8, yeah.
Week 8.
Sorry, I've got to turn the headphones down.
You're good at that. When you do this kind of thing, people think because of the content and stuff that there may be something sinister's happened. And nothing sinister has happened, so here we are.
Yes.
And it's 2 minutes past the hour, and good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, whatever you might be doing. If you're listening again on the fabulous podcasts that Play Radio UK do, hello, and wherever you are across the world, thank you for getting involved.
I must, however, apologise for the absence of last week's podcast. For some reason, we're having some technical difficulties. It is edited and ready to go, but the other parties involved with making sure the podcast gets onto the internet seem to be having some problems.
I thought maybe I was being punished because in the last 10 minutes of what we were doing last week, we played this game to give you some really hard edits to do, because obviously what happens here as part of this live community is uncensored and it's unregulated, which is why we like it. Yeah, when there's a podcast, obviously you have to be a bit clever.
That's
with
right,
your mouse or whatever you use. And we played this game, didn't we? Particularly in the last 10 minutes.
You played this game.
Quite, prolific in my swearing, and I thought maybe I was being punished this time round.
No. I tell you what, it was fun editing it though.
Good. So, no Tommy. Tom back next week. Duncan here, and we have Stuart, and we have Matt.
Hello.
And if you'd like to get involved in what we're doing here, there are a number of ways in which you can do so. We're going to do bursts of human zoo activity over the next few hours, and I'll explain how we'll do that in a second, because the standard and quality of the human zoo content last week was the best we've ever had. I think you will agree.
Fantastic.
So what we're going to do is do it in bursts. I said we're going to do it in bursts. And the number is 01243 55 60 60. 01243 55 60 60. If you're outside the United Kingdom, it's 44 1243 55 60 60. You can Skype us as well, play.radio.uk, play.radio.uk, and emails. The email address is studio@playradiouk.com, studio@playradiouk.com. That's pretty much most of it. And we'll do bursts of human zoo activity.
Oh, they're not giving up. Green one.
And a lot of other stuff as well.
That's it.
Hello.
No idea.
I have no idea. Many thanks. And also there will be some refugees from the Triple M show. We should talk about this for a second because, Stuart, I know it's something that you're a fan of, and we're all admirers of Mr. Ian Lee's work. So let me get this right. The Triple M show is no more.
It's defunct.
You see, there's a step forward in creative broadcasting.
Isn't it? Yeah.
So if you're a former Triple Emmer and you'd like to get involved in what we do here as part of Play Radio UK, then I've given you the details of how to get involved. I'll do it again. Skype us, play.radio.uk, play.radio.uk, or it's 01243 55 60 60, 01243 55 60 60. You can tell I've worked in radio and media for over 15 years because I need these turned up really loudly. You notice that? That's why I was screeching earlier, because I'm going deaf.
Yes. Yeah, you can get some feedback
I'm
down
going
the
deaf.
microphone. What?
Hey.
Also, I thought as part of the Human Zoo activity, we might get some tributes after the sad news that was released earlier today about the death of Marcel Marceau, the famous French mime artist.
Can I just give you my tribute to Marcel Marceau?
Well, I was going to do mine, but you do yours first. You do yours first.
Okay.
See, mine was... So if you want to do your tribute to Marcel Marceau, you can do that.
I wonder
as well.
if he died quietly.
He was 82. Have some respect for the elderly. So we'll do bursts of Human Zoo activity, and also in around 20 minutes we do have the very unique Sunday night community sports report.
Yes.
which will be coming in. So that's what we're doing over the next couple of hours. I need to do a little bit of online and I'm loath to use the term on air research here, because 48 hours ago I shared a boat with quite an interesting man who I'd forgotten existed. By the way, if there is internet chat community stuff going on the Skype, Stuart, that's your job.
Yep.
You need to make sure that we know what's going on, and obviously if you can just keep an eye on the emails.
I'll try.
Tell us what's coming up. That'll be good. So email is studio@playradiouk.com. And if you want to contribute, because we've got a number of things that we're just going to chew the cud about.
There's an email in from Mark Pearson. After listening to your show on Play Radio UK, I've been appalled and disgusted by some of the things I've heard. I'm not sure if I've got it all right, but is it true that, number one, Tommy once showed his genitals to Groucho Mark, treated Madonna to a big whopper before defecating in the passenger seat of Isla St. Clair's Triumph Dollar?
I think it was a Capri.
Oh, right, okay. Number two, Duncan once had the knockback from Janet Street Porter after requesting a threesome with the bounder Pete Bowles. He also is not sure if aliens exist.
Yeah.
And number three, apparently Stuart resembles Chanel from TV's Big Brother and announced to the world that he would eagerly sleep with Alan Hansen provided Newcastle Brown Ale was taken, and Matt has friends in Leicester.
That's got to be a contradiction in terms. Mark Pearson, thank you for your email.
It's good.
I shared a boat with someone 48 hours ago with someone who I forgot existed, and this was a boat that went from the mainland of the United Kingdom to the Isle of Wight. And the man in question is someone who had tremendous notoriety, but doesn't any. Well, I guess it doesn't anymore. Well, we can do it in a minute. Okay. I mean, unless you think there's a really obvious one.
No, not on the Isle of Wight.
I'd be really bad at guess who's.
That's why you can't really understand why this man would base himself there. Hello.
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 Hi there.
Hi.
Did Ian Lee kidnap Tommy Boyd?
I think he's got him tied up in his spare room somewhere.
Is Ian going to be there next week?
What, here?
Yeah.
Would you like him here?
Yeah, why not?
I think we should. Ian, if you're part of what's going on at the moment, and I certainly hope you are, what you need to do is get in contact with us, and we can find out what you'd like to do, because I think Ian would be a fabulous addition to the team.
And obviously in the background you'll hear a muffled Tommy Boyd going, "Right."
Well, that'll be the mask.
That'll be, all the Marcel Marceau tribute.
Who are you?
I'm G-Man Jr.
Good man.
Good luck. This radio show is very shindiggerous.
Can I play you the plug that we got from Ian last week?
You're going to have to put this into context. What happened?
So basically, they were on the air, and it was the last Triple M show, and all this.
Right, some people won't know.
Okay,
actually,
so Triple M.
What we found over the last few weeks is there's more and more people getting involved in our community here. So Triple M is a radio show
in London.
Which is broadcast on FM and online.
Yes,
not dissimilar to this.
And DAB.
And DAB as well,
as they like to tell you.
And so this radio show and this radio, it's not a radio station, but Play Radio UK, it is a radio station. You know what I mean?
It's a community.
Yeah. Community. I got a mention.
Yes.
I bet the bosses weren't happy.
I bet they weren't either.
All right, then.
So the conversation started off about swearing on radio and how Howard Stern could do it on the air and what have you. So.
But actually, I just heard this radio station, yeah? How comes they're allowed to swear?
Because I think they're satellite or something, and it's different. They have different restrictions on satellite, and they have different restrictions on the radio in America generally.
They should have this that thing in England.
They should do, yes. I know that Tommy Boyd does a show on a website, Play Radio UK, and they're allowed to swear on there.
Yeah, can you call them in?
Can I call them in? I don't know what that means. It's not a proper sentence.
Have a phone number,
yes, they do. I phoned up and swore on there this evening.
Oh, can you give me the number, please?
Well, no, just go to Play Radio UK and have a look.
All right, then.
Bye.
That's money can't buy advertising.
There you go,
exactly. Thank you. Fiona's not here, by the way. I was just seeing that's come up on the Skype chat. Yeah. Fiona was the lady who was sitting here last week.
Yes. Poor Gary's been distraught by this for the last hour now. Yeah.
So nothing sinister. Maybe she's in the same room tied up with Tommy.
You know what? Well, maybe that's the reason why. Yeah. You missed. You've also forgotten to do the blow up doll this week. I noticed.
Oh yeah, I forgot to bring it in. Do you think that'll work? I think that'll work.
I think we could. Go sit in the corner by the fire extinguisher over there.
Yeah.
We could have that cam up there. It's blow up doll cam.
And we should make that cam subscription based, and we can make an absolute fortune.
Yeah.
All right, someone's Skyping in. Let's get this.
Colin.